I had the Mirena IUD for 6 years, and while I was on it, I developed severe cystic acne. I had acne before I got the IUD in, but it was very mild. But while I was on it, my acne just kind of spun out of control. Tried tretinoin, doxycycline, spironolactone, clindamycin, benzoyl peroxide, like literally anything that you could think of. I was doing that for my acne, and it just wasn't helping. I even went and saw a face reality specialist, and while she did help me a lot with my skin, after I stopped seeing her because it just kind of got too expensive, my acne came back again. And while I was going through everything, there was always a little voice in the back of my mind saying that it's probably your IUD, and I was just in denial because I didn't want to believe it. I got my IUD because I had really bad periods and cramp. The thought of not having a period was just very appealing to 18, 19-year-old me. Unfortunately, at the time, my doctor did not disclose a lot of the side effects of the IUD, or that it possibly could like mess up like your hormones. Probably for the first 3 years on the IUD, everything was fine. I think after 6 months, my period stopped, which was I really enjoyed at the time. But slowly, I think my body and my hormones began to like fluctuate, and I think it gave me a hormonal imbalance. I think that because nothing else that I was doing was working, I significantly reduced my sugar, gluten, dairy intake, and none of that was working. Once again, while I was doing all of these things, there was a voice in the back of my head that says, "It's your IUD, Anna. It's your IUD." And I really just did not want to believe it. Like, I did not want to believe that the thing that was helping improve my quality of life was also hindering it in a different way. And eventually, I just got so tired of nothing working, and it was literally my last resort before I was going to go on Accutane, is that I called my doctor up and I was like, I need this thing out of me. Get it out. I'm done. And so I got it out, and getting it out was a lot easier than getting it put in. It just felt like maybe a big cramp, and I was cramping just for a little bit afterwards, but it was nothing compared to the insertion. One of the reasons why I was so against getting my IUD removed when my acne was so bad is because I heard and read stories of people's acne getting significantly worse once they got it out. And I think that's the reason why I waited until the very last possible second to get it out, because I was just scared. I was scared of how it was going to affect me when I was already in a not great mental state. And eventually I just kind of ripped off the bandage, and I was like, whatever happens, whatever side effects I get, I'm just going to deal with it. And I'm really glad that I took that leap of faith, because I'm officially 1 year off of birth control, and this is my skin. It is honestly so much better. I am purging a little bit from my new prescription medicine that I've been taking, the alzaic acid, but the inflammation in my skin has gone down tremendously. I rarely get a cystic pimple like I used to. My AUD out did not 100% clear my acne. I contribute my skin to Platinum Skincare mandelic acid peels. They also have helped me tremendously. But regardless, my face after getting the IUD out is 100 times better. I mean, like, come on. A lot more I can say about this topic. I could probably talk about this for over an hour. But if you think something is bothering you, if you think it's your birth control messing with your hormones, it probably is. The main thing that I wanted to say is to trust your instincts. Trust the little voice in your mind, because it's probably right.